Craig!
Will!
Napoleon was free to play all weekend.
And we've got some brand new DLC for Napoleon.
Do you know what this sounds like?
Sounds like Rally Point Episode 3.
Episode 3? Napoleon Special. All last weekend, Napoleon was free to play. Anyone on Steam can just download, play.
And we can see that loads of you have been doing that. So to kind of celebrate that, we've also been releasing some DLC.
Yes. All the previously locked pre-order factions, we're throwing that in there.
So we had the Imperial Eagle pack.
Yes.
Which was basically some of the stuff that you could get before for pre-orders.
Yes.
But we've added a couple of units to that as well. And also the heroes of the Napoleonic Wars.
On the back end of the last episode of Rally Point, we asked all of you on Facebook, what should we wear to adorn our torsos in t-shirt form?
Our rippling torsos.
Yes, you do not get these guns just from standing around and making coffee.
Games.
Yes.
So, so these were the winning suggestions. We've got 3 units from different eras in Total War's history, and the text.
Whereas I'm sporting a rather jazzy, every day I'm auto-resolving.
Because you're rubbish at playing battles.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Just saying. So, as we're doing a Napoleon special,
yes,
we thought it'd be pretty cool if we got into the studio with the rest of the guys and asked them about their favourite memories from when they were working with Napoleon.
So what we thought you guys would like to see is a real behind-the-scenes of Napoleon.
My favourite thing about Napoleon was how focused it was compared to Empire. And I also liked how kind of story-led it was, how it charted his history as a general.
Well, it was different from my previous Total War experiences, which were, although it's more free form and you kind of made your own story. Here, you were very much tied to an existing story, but it's how you experienced it, how you played through the life of this great figure, this great, warlord, effectively, of his time.
I now know the correct number of buttons for a Coldstream Guard uniform, which is something no one ever really needs to know.
What was different about Napoleon from previous titles?
Well, so for me, when we came out of Empire, let's be clear. I think we delivered Empire too early, and we spent a lot of time doing extra work on it. So we wanted to tie down the production process.
I like the fact that it was a lot of polish that we added. Some of which made it into Empire in the form of patches. So, in some ways, it was the game that Empire should have been.
What we did was try and kind of metricize everything.
And I remember playing Napoleon and playing the Italian campaign, and I got about halfway through, and I was pretty pleased with my progress. And then it the time ran out, or the amount of turns ran out.
And we created a massive alpha checklist of criteria, and I printed it out really small. There were thousands and thousands of things that defined when we would be happy to start the final process.
I remember just going, why has this happened? And it was so harsh. The Italian campaign was just so harsh.
And all I remember hearing over and over again from the campaign, that stuck in my head for some reason, was "Omnivore," which I still to this day have no idea what it means.
Every day we would kind of understand exactly where we were in the process. And Napoleon didn't have the problems that Empire had. We delivered it kind of on time, we delivered it to the quality that we wanted, so it kind of worked.
Do you have any fun stories from the development of Napoleon?
Not really, I think that's it. I haven't got any fun stories.
In terms of the scale of the project, the projects that you work on, in terms of how much text you actually create for that, what are we talking?
The text in a Total War game ranges from around 150,000 words for a small title, such as Napoleon, which it was relatively speaking small, to over 300,000 words.
I've also been embezzling money. You guys were helping me, remember? You guys were definitely complicit.
No, that money was just resting in my account.
We're going to Rezzed.
Yes, Rezzed is a thing. It is happening, and it is down in Brighton.
We're going to be displaying the next big thing of Total War there.
It's going to be massive, and we'd quite like it if you guys could be there too.
If only there was some way we could somehow facilitate this, like give away
tickets.
5 free tickets.
5 free tickets. Basically, we want to see in the YouTube comments below what you think the next Total War will be. But, William,
we're going to mix it up.
Mix it up.
The 5 wittiest Total War suggestions, we're going to smack tickets on those.
Yep, so keep them witty, think outside the box, be crazy, and you could be winning a ticket to Rezzed.
Hex yes.
Okay, thanks guys for watching the 3rd episode of Rally Point.
Oh, man, we're 3 episodes in. I cannot believe this.
I know, it's amazing. We've already had 2 specials.
Yes.
It's pretty cool. So yeah, stay tuned next time because we've got something massive happening after Rezzed.
Oh yes, it's going to be our post-Rezzed blowout.
Yep. Boom! Blowout.
Yeah.
So,
Like
yeah.
the tyres on the back of your quad bike,
Yeah. So
screaming towards the future.
they'll be gone. You'll be in a bush. Game over. So yeah, stay tuned for the next episode of that. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
All right, goodbye, guys.
Latest.